welcome all to the class of Strategic Management. This is Strategic Management for MBA students for semester 4. Strategic Management, it's one of the important area for business organization. So today we are going to deal with what is strategic management, that is the introduction to strategic management, the concept of strategy, and the process of strategy. According to Norman, strategy is the art of creating value. According to Porter, strategy is about being different. It means deliberately choosing a different set of activities to deliver a unique mix of value. So in both this definition, strategy means something which creates value to the business or to whatever activities you are into. So let's see, take an example. With an example, let's explain what is strategy, what is strategic management, why it is so important for a business. See, take the case of McDonald's, one of the largest restaurant chain in the world. Actually, they are having footing in more than 119 countries, and they are serving 69 million customers daily with more than 37,000 plus outlets. So see, that is one of the biggest or the largest restaurant chain. So what is their specialty? They are able to create value for their stakeholders, isn't it? So McDonald's ability to create value for its stakeholders, that is customers, shareholders and employees, that is why they are there in business till date. This restaurant chain started in 1940, but McDonald's also faces its ups and downs. During the work of the 21st century, so critics or experts term McDonald's that it seemed that they are getting obsolete. And their share in 2008, the first quarter, their share value is reduced from $48 to $13. But they pick up in the mid quarter of 2019. Their share value increased to $60. So how? What have they done to create that value? So here strategy comes into picture. The word meaning of strategy, its normal meaning is it's something which is related to war. That is, we want to win over the enemy. And in business, it's not an exception. Every business unit is in a dynamic, changing environment. There are lots and lots of business units are there. They're all there to win the market. So they all want to cater the same set of customers. So strategy, it's a dynamic tool which helps the business to cater that market in a more fruitful, profitable, surplus creating way. Meaning of strategy. It's a long range plan. It's a blueprint. It gives an image to the organization, a direction and a destination of what it's want to be, what it's want to do and where it want to go. Take the case of our own house. Before building the house, we used to make a sketch, isn't it? And we used to design even the minute things, where the switchboard is, where the fan, where the lights, where the stairs, where the cupboards, everything we designed. Similarly, the plan or the strategy is also it's also contain all the minute details. What you want to be, what you want to do and where you want to go. So, in other terms, we can say that it's a unified, comprehensive, and integrated plan designed. So, this is a conscious effort from the side of management or from the group of people. So, that is why it is called a unified, comprehensive, and integrated plan designed. And it's a game plan used by management to develop a USP, that is a unique selling proposition, or create a competitive advantage for the company to sustain in the market, to develop the market, to create customers. A conscious chosen and flexibly designed scheme of corporate plan. So a strategy for a business unit is something which is consciously done, and it's flexible. There is a flexibility associated with it. So why they need this? In order to achieve effectiveness, in order to mobilize resources, to direct human effort and behavior, to handle events and problems, to perceive and utilize opportunities, to meet challenges and threats for corporate survival and success. So, see, this is the importance of strategy. So, let's take one. What is effectiveness? Effectiveness means achieving goals, achieving objective. To mobilize resources, that is efficient utilization of resources, optimization of resources. To direct human effort and behavior. True. It's the only live asset which is very important. It is the people who create and run the enterprise. So directing them, channelizing their effort in a proper direction, it is a strategy. And also to handle events and problems, to perceive and utilize opportunities, to meet challenges and threats. Concept of strategy. So you can see a flower petal-like presentation here. So let's say that it's, as I told you earlier, strategy is consciously considered and flexibly designed scheme of corporate intent and action. So the concept is that it responds to dynamic and hostile external forces. So what are the external forces? It's a pestle factors: political, economical, social, technological, legal, and environmental. We are all well versed with that response of business houses towards the pestle factor when the pandemic hit the world. Work from home, new products in the market, online classes, online consultation with doctor. The second concept is to unravel complexity and to reduce uncertainty of environment. The business environment is highly complex, but unraveling that puzzles and reducing the risk or uncertainty is essential for the firm to survive. So strategy helps to do. It also helps the firms to exploit opportunities and meet potential threats. And in pursuit of mission, objectives to achieve goals. So it's a long range blueprint of desired image, direction, and destination. And it brings a sense of dynamic direction, focus, and cohesiveness. So this is the concept behind strategy, or the characteristics of strategy. Strategy is proactive and reactive. So what is proactive and what is reactive? Proactive means you are anticipating well in advance. This is happening because of the experiences, the knowledge, and and also the strength and weakness, if you are aware of it. Based on the resources you are having, the company is coming up with the proactive strategy. So this is something which you are doing well in advance to meet the future requirement. Again, the other one, it's a reactive strategy. So you don't know the strategy of competitors. So from the environment, the competitive environment, or when the business is running, you came to know about the strategies of the competitors. So if you are not making relevant changes in your strategy, you will perish. Then also the market changes, market demands. When the pandemic hit, we all know that how the companies come up with new strategies to cope with it. So work from home, online classes, online consultation with doctor, which is not even think earlier, isn't it? So we can say that strategy is partly proactive and partly reactive. So here I am showing an example of Geo. We all know that when Geo launched their product in the market, it's a red ocean. A lot of competitors are there. But a well planned strategy, they penetrated the market and they are right now number one. So the other competitors like Vodafone or Airtel, they are adaptive. They have to come up with an adaptive strategy or a reactive strategy. So this is a best example for proactive and reactive strategy. So this is a pictorial representation again for the planned strategy and the reactive strategy based on the company's experiences, know-how, resource strength and weaknesses and competitive capabilities. The company formulated a planned strategy, that is new initiatives plus ongoing strategy features continued from prior periods. And then you are having the reactive strategy, which is according to the changing circumstances. The company is coming up with adaptive reactions. So again, we can say that a company's actual strategy is partly planned and partly reactive. So what is strategic management? It's a process of developing the company's vision, environmental scanning, strategy formulation, strategy implementation and evaluation. This is a pictorial representation of the strategic management process. So based on the mission statement, you have to set your objectives, you have to formulate your objectives, and you have to do the external and internal scan analysis, and you have to come up with the strategic choice, strategic implementation and competitive advantage. So strategic management process, a process of forming strategic vision, setting objectives, crafting a strategy, implementing and executing the strategy, and then subsequently initiating whatever corrective adjustments in the vision, objectives, strategy and execution are deemed appropriate. To conclude, strategic management, it's a unified, comprehensive and integrated plan designed to assure that the basic objectives of the enterprise are achieved. The important point to be remembered here is it's a unified comprehensive plan. Unified comprehensive plan means the plan is based on the vision, mission, also the environmental scanning is there. Then you have to choose, it's a strategic choice. So that is why it is termed as a comprehensive plan. And it's termed as an integrated plan because all the three levels of the business concern is there involved in it. That is the corporate level, the business level, and the operation level. So we will be discussing about it in the next session. It's a long-term plan, it's a game plan, a comprehensive process, an analysis, planning, and implementing a plan adapted for survival, stability, and growth of business. So thank you all for your patient listening. So see you next time. Thank you.